Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode on the V4V server. Today is episode 5, and I am very tired. Very tired. Okay, so it's very early that I'm recording, that's one thing, but also I've been very busy. So let's take a quick look around, and I'm going to show you what I've been up to. So first things first, and this is very quick first things first, because we spent a long time on it last episode. I fixed the villager breeder. Um, I guess you could use string on the bottom. Well, no, you can't actually. Let me show you. So it's a double stack carpet. So there's carpets on top of the layer of the bed and then carpets above them. People were suggesting string them carpets, and yeah, that keeps these villagers in. And it does the same thing in terms of their transparent blocks, so they still think the beds are breedable. But the problem with that is that the baby villagers can then get off of this pole and onto the beds because the string doesn't stop them. If you use double stack carpets like that, then they can't get onto the beds, so the babies still fall down, and we have all of these guys down here, so it's working pretty well. We also have all of these non-zombified guys down here. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we've got enough for our eventual iron farm. Second things second, as you may have noticed, I'm not wearing my elytra. I'm wearing a chest plate. I had a little bit of an accident. So I was farming for, well, not farming, but gathering magma blocks, and I did pretty well on my second run, but on my first run I fell into lava and lost basically everything. So I lost the pickaxe that Fox had gave me, so this one's not as good. But I was running low on diamonds, so I couldn't really buy another set of elytra. I went over to the shopping district to buy some stuff, and I bought a Fortune 3 book, stuck it on this thing, and now we have over a stack of diamonds. This is the richest I think I've ever been in Minecraft, and that's saying something. So, yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. I started this little sugarcane area here just so I could trade up with the villagers. The melon and pumpkin area has been removed. I was trading up with the villagers. I don't know why this is here though. I don't have any blocks to fill it. Yeah, I cleared this area out. I cleared that area out because we are not going to be working on villagers today. We're going to be farm making slash other things. So what I've been doing is gathering resources. So this is the resources I've gathered so far for the melon and pumpkin farm. This is the resources I've gathered so far for the sugarcane farm. And this is the resources I've gathered so far for the iron farm. So feel free to take, grabs, screenshots, whatever of what you need for these. This one's obviously not done yet. And the iron farm is a design that I used in my single player world. I got it from B Squared Crafted on YouTube. If I remember to put a link down in the description, I will, but go and check out her channel. And that was a Mumbo Jumbo design, which was originally a Nembomb design. I've made a few 1.16 alterations to it. These two, however, Melon Pumpkin and the sugarcane farm I want to build, I designed. Now, I'm not claiming original ownership of these designs because they may already exist, but I went into my world, my redstone tested world, with no internet connection and just went to town with the creative inventory and designed these two farms. I don't know how reliable they are, I don't know how efficient they are, but I designed them. So they may not be original, someone else may have done it, but I let it be known that my brain can do stuff. I've not got everything together for the melon pumpkin one, but the sugarcane one is all here, so we'll hopefully build that up in today's episode. But what I also want to show you is what I've been busy doing while Watt was streaming the other day. I was watching his stream in the background, and this is what I've done. I cleared out all of this area. As you can tell, it wasn't just the foliage and the trees, it was the ground as well. And I marked out where the iron farm is going to go. So it is absolutely huge. It is as big as the rest of the area for the base. So it's absolutely massive. And if I just go on top of the dirt hut, you'll be able to see the sort of size comparison. So this is the rest of the base. And that's the iron farm area. So I hope it's going to be far enough away from this village. We might have to move the villager's storage facility or the villager trading hall. But right now, as you could tell by my pickaxe, I've been doing some mining. Recently, I've been doing a bit of mining session. So we need to go and mend that up. So I think before we get on with anything, so I think we need to head over to Watt's gold farm to get some experience. Before we head over to Watts farm, though, we're going to... I added my name to this. Look at that, I'm over there. We're going to make a quick stop in the shopping district. That's right, how dangerous is this? I brought a whole stack of diamonds. Now, I've been told by Watt himself, which I don't know why, because it's terrible business, right? That Watt's Wings is not the best value for wings. I told him I lost my wings, and he said not to go back to Watt's Wings. So, I mean, I'm going to listen to him. So there's 16 diamonds a piece in the Watt's Wings shop. Now, I'm just going to check what... So the shulker boxes are 3 diamonds each. Okay, bear with me. Oh, what's this? Shulker boxes 3 diamonds each. Yep. Just bear with me 1 second. Now, I've been told by Watt that the UFO is the best value for wings around. Excuse me, Mr. Turtle. Right, where are we? Limited time offer, box and contents for 22 diamonds. What? What box? Oh, this box. Dragon Head, Elytra, Shulker box, and 2 firework rockets. How much are Elytras normally? Elytras are 15 diamonds each, so he is just undercutting him. Right, so if we say that Elytra I could get here for 15 diamonds, and a Shulker box for 3 from the other shop, that's 18 diamonds. And then 1 more diamond would be 19 diamonds to get 4 stacks of rockets from what shop? So 22 diamonds isn't that good a value, Phil. I think this is Phil's shop. Right, I think I'm just going to spend 19 diamonds doing this. Let's see. So, if I just buy a single Elytra for 15 diamonds, and then buy a Shulker box for 3 diamonds, and then come to Watt's supply drop and buy for 1 diamond 4 stacks of rockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've just spent 19 diamonds instead of 22. So for 3 diamonds cheaper, I get 2 extra stacks of rockets, but no dragon head. So Phil, I think you need to work on your prices a little bit, mate. I don't think it's the best deal at the moment. Now I don't know how long it's going to be until we get a proper villager setup with gold, because I need a gold farm to cure them. Obviously, we have a mending villager. We don't have an unbreaking 3 villager. So unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to be giving Watt even more money for this Unbreaking 3 for the Elytra. So let's go and get that on now. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. Look at that. Considering that just yesterday I was telling Watt that I only had 8 diamonds and didn't have enough to buy them. And it came to 21 diamonds for 4 stacks of rockets, an Elytra with Unbreaking 3, and a shulker box. So I mean that's not too bad to say. It's still a diamond short of Phil's, and I just don't have the bundle. I'm sure it's Phil's bundle, and I just don't have the dragon head. And here we are, up to the sky, up to the sky. I do really like this design. I do really like it. I don't really know how this middle section works, but I think I'll maybe take it into account when I'm building mine. I'm not sure. I might just build the same one that I built on my on my first world 1-person thingy. Words. You're missing a zombie there, zombie pigman there. For, what? And there. Oh dear. I hope that wasn't me. I'm sure I didn't throw throw a snowball at those guys. Hiya! Hiya! Got him. There we go. We're all cured up. Let's go down here. And I made this mistake the other day of dropping down, but that was before I had my Elytra. So, yes, there we go. Right, let's head back to the base then. Feels so good to be able to fly again. Although I am going to take so much more damage. Ah! Oh, see what I mean? Still looking pretty good on the diamond front. We're just over a stack. I'll stick that chest plate in there for now. And put my rockets somewhere where I won't forget them. I think there's some around here somewhere. Oh, maybe there's not. Did I use all my rockets that I bought from Watt last time? I'm not sure. Maybe I did. Ah, no, they're here. They're here, right. Let's take out some of this junk and throw those rockets in, and we'll keep this stack on us. Now, I have tweaked the design of this sugarcane farm ever so slightly. since I designed it. So we may need some other stuff at the minute, but this is most of it. So let's pop my poor man's shulker box and head this way. So we're going to build it over here. Let me fill this in. We're going to build it over here, I think. We're going to have I might build it here and have the sugarcane farm here and the melon pumpkin farm in that space there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to build this from the bottom up. So let's put double chest there, and that's the output. And we're going to start by building the collection area. Now, I don't think this is the best design in the world because it's my design. Oh, don't join. Yeah, I don't think it's the best design in the world because it needs a collection section on because it stacks on top of each other, and it needs a collection on every stack. But we'll go with it for now and maybe redesign / steal someone else's design at a later date. Okay, so for a start, I forgot the regular rails, which is a good start, I guess. So let's just see if we've got enough. Hopefully we've got enough. Put that there and there. Like this. I hate it when rails connect to each other when you don't want them to connect to each other. Like so. Hey, I'm doing pretty well though. That way. Boop, boop. And then get that around there. Should we stick another powered one in there? Yeah. There we go. Right, so this is where the hopper minecart is going to be going round. And I might set it off now, to be honest with you. Go! Perfect. That's looking good. Right. Why can I not remember how to build this thing? I will be right back. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen, this is my testing world, my redstone testing world. It's not massive at the minute. I only started in 2020, and I look up a lot of my designs. I don't design a lot until recently. So this is a design for the melon and pumpkin farm. I don't think it's going to look just like that, but the observers and everything will in the middle, but we'll get to that. So this is what we're building today. So we're building it, if we look at where the chest is going to be, which is where these two hoppers are, there's going to be, okay, so it's to the left and back one. So yeah, what happens is this hopper minecart goes round and it will pick up all of the sugarcane as it grows. The observers detect when it gets 3 high, and the piston breaks it at 2 high, so we get 2 every time. And then there's the second layer and a third layer and so on, and they all feed down into the main chest. Now, I don't know how reliable it's going to be or how efficient. You can see the hopper minecarts stop every now and then, so I'm not too sure, but we'll give it a go. We might only build 2 layers or so for now and test it out, so we don't have to build the rest. But yeah, let me just remember to get my measurements. So we look at that, and it's back and left. So the hopper minecart is still going. It's a little glitchy by the looks of it as we're loading in, but oh no, it's still going right. So let's get the dirt. We look at this, and it's back and left. So if we put that there, and then let's build ourselves up and over. Here we go. Right, so there, and there, like that. And then we get a slab. I have changed the design quite a lot because we don't need these slabs anymore. The original design used slabs for the redstone, but it's not necessary. I overcomplicated it. Oh, I need water. Then you waterlog that slab, and then we can get building the farm itself. So there, and then a piston on top of that, and then an observer on top of that with the face not that way. Brilliant. There we go, that's the ticket. So if I can make it up here, you want it facing in that way. And then that's basically the farm done. You want to repeat that as many times as you want modules, to be honest with you. Okay, now before, like I said, I had some slabs, doing like a slab staircase thing for the redstone, but you don't need that. All you need is a redstone block there, and then a piece of redstone on that block. And then what happens if I can jump down here? Oh, I keep taking damage. The sugarcane grows to there, nothing happens, it grows to there. The observer detects, sends a power into that dot of redstone. The redstone goes into the block and powers the block, which powers the piston. So if I can show you, if I do that, the piston fires. If I take it away, the piston also fires. So, and that actually got picked up. So we'll see how the pickup system's going. So now we want glass, and we want to build around this thing to make sure that the sugarcane isn't going to escape anywhere. There we are. Now we just want the sugarcane in, and this level of the farm should be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, this is going to be some kind of acrobatics to get out of here. Oh, I did it though. Whoa! There we go. So now if we just take down the scaffolding blocks we used, or rather the dirt blocks, that should be it. That is the farm. And then if you want to build more layers, you build another layer of this on top, and then just build the thing again on top. So far we've just got this that's fallen down. I don't know what the rates are. I don't know how good it is. Oh, it'd actually help if we did the rest of the redstone, wouldn't it? Duh. And there we are. So that's the farm done for the first layer. I think I'm going to dart off and build a couple more layers maybe. Maybe give it some time to see how good it is and how efficient it is and how reliable it is. And I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so we're back. It's been about an hour or so. I built it and just 2 layers and then did a bit of a mining session, and this is what it looks like now. It's not the best thing in the world. So it only produced 14 on the bottom half and 9 on the top half, to 23 an hour. Not great. We might have to redesign it. I think the problem is that it gets stuck like this a lot because it grows too high and then doesn't get detected until the top. So I think what we might have to do is redesign it if we're going to stick with this one. It'll actually use less observers, or will it? No, the same number of observers, but just like do a redstone line going around the outside, connecting all the pistons together. So when one detects something, they all fire. In fact, I might give that a go now. I think I've got I've got the resources. Let me just throw that together and see what it looks like. And with this, we've done just that. So that's let's have a look. So if this one detects something, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11 into there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so it's not going to activate the one opposite it, but it'll activate the 2 next to it. So yeah, it does make it a little bit bigger, but we'll give it I'll do the top layer, and then we'll give this a test like this to see, we'll give it some time to see if it's improved enough to stick with the design. If not, I might just have to go with the same design that I used in my single player world, where they're in sort of like long strips. There we go, so that's the top layer done. Oh, as you can tell by my 3 levels where I had 4 before, I have died in the process of building this game. In the process of building this farm. So yeah, right, well we'll give that a little bit of a time to go. What are we, 18 and 11? Just in the time it's taken me to build that, so yeah, we'll give it a chance. I mean, the thing with this design is, before we built those anyway, you could do it with observers, couldn't you? And observe that observer and send it round, but that's only one way and it's expensive. But before we built this outer ring, it was quite compact. It's still quite compact. I could sort of build 4 towers here, going right up to world height, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. The design I had in my single player world was a lot wider, so it would go from the edge of that one probably like to out here, and then it could be as tall, but then it wasn't as deep. So I don't know. We might have a wall of sugarcane farms instead at some point. We'll see. But in that mining session time, I got this built as well, which is the start of our iron farm. I shall show you if I can do an on-screen landing. These always end badly, and then Pope always laughs at me for crashing. Hey, there we go. So, what you do is you start in a corner. So I started in this corner over here. You build 10 up, and then place a glass block. Okay, and that's this glass block. And then you look diagonally into the middle, and you do 3 to the left and 2 to the right. So you've got a total of 4 to the left and a total of 3 to the right. And then you fill it in. And then to the right, you drop down a block. This block needs to stay there. And then put that there. And then another block, 1, 2, 3, up up, up, and then you're here at the next platform where you do the same thing. You look into the corner. There's 3 to the left, 2 to the right, which means a total of 4 to the left and a total of 3 to the right. Fill it in, follow your way around, and that's the path that will be covered with rails, which the zombie will be going around to scare all the villagers in their little pods on the outside. So I'm going to crack on with a little bit of this, and I will see you guys in a bit. So 24 powered rails that we had before, 6 aside, going like this. So now I'm in the process of placing the pressure plates and slabs to make sure that the zombie comes around. So this is what's going to be holding your water in. So the zombie will come up here like this, drop down, you've got 2 pressure plates there, 4 there. I guess you don't really need that one on the end, maybe, but put it there anyway, why not? And 2 slabs there, any slabs, any pressure plates, and then they go off this way. And you want to do that exactly the same on all sides. So 4 on that side, 2 on the left, and then 2 slabs on the end, and the final one. Fences are up next, so you want to place a block here so that it is in line with this walkway. Gate there, like so, and open it up like that. Nope, sorry, my bad. So it's facing towards the glass. I don't think the direction it's facing matters, but might as well stay with what worked, and then get rid of the block underneath, and then rinse and repeat for all the other 4 sections as before. So now the cover for the zombie, to make sure the zombie's not going to burn, you throw a slab on top of there like that. Again, any slab, and that's the height you want. So if you throw it on top of the highest rail on any of the corners, and then you just follow it around to make sure that it covers all of the glass on the corners, and then follow it around here like this. So you're following over the rail, so anywhere the zombie goes, it'll be covered from the sunlight so that it won't burn. And then when you get to here, you should see that it's just 1 block above there again, and you repeat all the way around for all the corners. Okay, so when you're done, it should look like this, and you shouldn't actually be able to get through this gap without elytering through it, which I can't seem to do. And you'll have it all the way around like this. Okay, so now we need to put the water in. So the water goes just under this, the source block goes just under this rail here. So you put that in, it should flow and get stopped by the fence. And as you can see, it works because we got pushed by it. And then you just repeat the same for all the other sides. This is where it gets a bit tricky, getting up and down to get your water and whatnot. Bunker farm because, that's embarrassing. Okay, so now you've got all the water in. Next things next. You want the rails to be activated. So we want to put the lever on the back of this block, which can be a bit of a pain. I'm just going to wait until that zombie dies. I think he's still on fire. Yep. So you just want to pop it on the back of that block there and make sure you turn it on, and that'll activate all of your rails. And again, repeat for the 4 sides. And there we go. They're all activated. Okay, so that's the entire zombie area completely done. So now we're going to be working on the villager area. Just a quick FYI as well, you want this to be as clear as possible around, so I might have to do some more clearing of the jungle and that ground over there to make sure iron golems can't spawn anywhere other than the area you want them to spawn on. So I'm going to have to put some string or some carpets or something on top of that nether portal if I'm going to keep it there. I might move it, I don't know. I think it'll still connect. We'll see. But now we're going to work on the villager area. So you want to build 10 up, so you're on the same layer as this, so there's just 1 air block diagonal between you, and then onto the same layer as this, so the glass and the fletching table are now on the same area. That's what you want to be, and then obviously take out these dirt blocks underneath at some point. Once you've got that, you want to put a dot of redstone on top, just a dot like that. So next, you want to take the stone cutters, and you want towards the 2 sides that are towards the center here, you want to put them on, but not there. You can either place a block there and put it on top, or you can try and sneakily do it on the side of the redstone dust, but I don't think I'll be able to do it because I am here. Yep. So let's put a piece of dirt there, and then there we go, and then we'll probably be able to do this one. Yeah, there like that. So that's how you want them to be positioned. Okay, so next up is placing the beds. So you want to put some dirt there like that, some dirt there like that, and some dirt there like that. And that's where we're going to be placing the beds. So first and foremost, I've just remembered, I don't think you need the workstations. The villagers used to have to work to then spawn an iron golem, but I don't think that's the case anymore. So you could just use one block and two other blocks or two slabs or something. I don't really know, but I mean for safety reasons, I'll just use the same design. Place your beds in, so they want to be head towards the redstone dot. So like this, and then for this one, you want to place it so that the pillow is going towards that pillow there. And then this is where my design differs ever so slightly from the original design that I saw. So what they have you do is put string across the heads with carpet on top, and what that does is it means that the villager can sleep in this bed, and then they will spawn here like this, and the carpet will stop them from walking onto the bed. The only problem now is that the villagers often spawn here because they've changed in 1.16 how villagers spawn when they get out of beds. So what you want to do is you want to do the same thing here. Now you can either do string carpet, I think it still works, but I will do double carpet like this, and you just want to cover the entire bed. And carpet is good, it's better than like trapdoors or anything like that, because villagers see it as it's sort of like an invisible block when it's in terms of pathfinding, so they can still get to their beds. The only problem is that they can't get out of this dot when they spawn out of the bed, so that's what we want to go for. Okay, now we've got another little difference in the designs. So you take a temporary block and pop it there. Now, what was suggested you use here was end rods. However, they're quite difficult to get. I've not been to the end yet. So I'm going to use chains. So you've got a chain there and a chain there. It does the same thing as an end rod, and then you just get rid of this dirt here. So what that means is that the villagers are unable to get out of here. They can't climb up on here. I think we can, but I don't think they can. Am I right? So essentially, it used to be end rods because they also light up, but now we have chains. Chains also work. The only thing is, you might want to grab some torches and light up your build somewhere, maybe on the side of the fletching table underneath, maybe, just to make sure your villagers aren't going to get attacked in the night. And remember to take out these temporary blocks under the bed and the temporary block that the chains were on. Okay, so next you want to build 3 glass down underneath the fledging table. So we're done with the villager area, we're building the iron golem catcher. So 3 down there, and then on the 2 bottom layers, ignore these dirts, they're temporary. You want to build 1, 2, 1, 2 like that, until you've got your same pattern on the floor, which is 9 by 9. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so next you want to come to the fledging table, face diagonally into the center like that, and then underneath all of the glass, so you have 2 full blocks here like this, you want to do a 2 wide strip of slabs, not like that because that is terrible. There we go, just slabs, 2 wide, all along like this, all the way to the end. You then repeat this on the opposite side, so it's like an arrow pointing towards the middle, and then on the external sides you do the same thing, but with the minor exception of 3 wide. Okay, so very quickly we're going to pop back up to the villager little bed area, and again, I don't know if this is necessary anymore, but it can't hurt to do it right, is to build a 3 long glass area and a 3 high glass area. Here like this, it just stops the villagers getting around, and it's a good idea because then you can at least light up a little bit. So you want it in line with the bottom of the bed, and then 1, 2, 3 like that, so it comes 1 up when you're stood on the carpets. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then you can just you can use that to stick some torches on, I guess. In here, what have we done? We have placed 2 temporary blocks here, placed our fence gates against them, and opened them and got rid of the blocks, so it will stop the water from coming down. Then we've got our water buckets. So can I temporarily build an infinite water source? I think I can. Oh dear, I've just waterlogged that slab, haven't I? Ah! this is what you need to be careful of. So you need to place it against the side, not against the slab, because you can waterlog slabs. So you want to place it there like that, so that should make an infinite water source. Excellent. And then place it in the corner against the glass, again, not against the slab, because you will waterlog it. So stick them all in the corners. Let's grab this one and throw it in there like that, and then I can just fill this in and get rid of these dirt blocks. And now what you should see is you should have a flowing area towards the center, which is slightly offset towards the center of the farm. The golems will fall down here, and then you can build an area down here where they drop down into lava. Okay guys, so that is this entire corner done. I think you just repeat for the 4 other corners. So I think that's all the time I've got for filming today, but I will get on with that at some point, and then hopefully next episode we can see if we're getting some iron and maybe redesign the sugarcane farm. So thanks for watching, guys. I will let you know in the comments below if you're watching this video and it's not like day of. I'll let you know how this chain change goes down. I'm hoping it'll work. We'll see. It might have to be end rods. If you do it and it doesn't work before I tell you it doesn't work, then just change it for end rods because that still works. But yeah, hopefully we can get some more done, and in the next episode see what we're getting. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a bit of a long one for me today. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share with your friends, because if you enjoyed it, chances are they'll enjoy it too. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers! Oh, wow, look at that. Beautiful sunset. A cheers over a beautiful sunset.